Assault Gunboat Muse Squadron. Wing Commander Fell reporting.
Welcome, Wing Commander Fell. Your reputation precedes you. As you know, our tactical assessment will determine whether this new fighter will be widely deployed by the Imperial Navy. Admiral Constantine and Grand Moff Tarkin will also be assessing your demonstration.
Of course, Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Commander Fell, perhaps you will indulge us by starting with a simple flyby. Admiral Thrawn, remind me again why we need a hyperdrive-equipped fighter? Of course. The rebels have demonstrated how effective hyperdrive-equipped fighters are at long-range attacks without the need of a supporting capital ship, especially against Imperial shipping. We need a cost-effective means of patrolling systems, protecting shipping, and stopping smugglers and pirates who continue to deliver supplies to the Rebel Alliance.
Personally, I don't really see the point of all this. We already have TIE Defenders, TIE Avengers, and Skip Ray blast boats.
Admiral Constantine, aren't all three craft you mentioned manufactured by Scinar Fleet Systems, a corporation that you yourself have high stakes in?
I am really not sure I understand. No doubt your assessment will be highly biased against the Cygnus Spaceworks product.
I would prefer to hear Constantine's criticisms. They may be important to see if the fighter will speak for itself. Wouldn't you agree, Commander Fell?
Of course, Admiral. As you know, Cygnus Spaceworks also designed the Lambda-class shuttles. This is a tougher, quality-over-quantity alternative to the Scinar Fleet Systems TIE Fighters. It is also a far less costly alternative to Skip Ray blast boats. Star Wings have a unique wing design and atmospheric engines that allow it to perform well in planetary atmospheres. The wings can be folded to save hangar space, and she can also be launched or docked from TIE fighter racks.
And the armament?
There are two wing-mounted laser cannons and a twin-ion cannon on the dorsal. The ion cannon is perfect for disabling smuggler ships or other small ships. But our most potent armament is the missile loadout. The anti-capital ship loadout is 12 proton torpedoes, and the anti-fighter loadout is 16 concussion missiles. Unlike the Y-wing or X-wing, though, the Star Wing can fire all of the warheads at once, often overwhelming point defenses of capital ships, or making it nearly impossible for starfighters to avoid the spread of concussion missiles.
Intriguing. Tell me about the hyperdrive.
Well, the hyperdrive speed is about the same as the Rebel X-wing, but the ship is better at making microjumps at very short distances, with up to 4 locations before needing to recalculate another jump. The tactical applications of this are many.
Are you sure, Commander? My data here says the Star Wings have a Class 12 hyperdrive, far slower than any modern hyperdrive.
That refers only to the prototype. The deployed versions have a Class 1 hyperdrive.
Indeed. And the sublight speed and performance?
She can make 90 megalights, and her maneuverability is about equal to an X-wing.
That speed is far slower than an X-wing. A few X-wings would tear your squadron to pieces.
Not that much slower, but nonetheless. I hope you have a tactical solution for the other fighters' space superiority.
I do, sir. Staggered microjumps, with 2 groups or waves. You see, the first flight engages with proton torpedoes, ion cannons, and lasers. When and if more maneuverable fighters engage the first group, the second group microjumps from hyperspace, armed with concussion missiles. They will disrupt or destroy enemy fighters from the range. Which leads me to the defensive systems. These are shield equipped. They can take hits long enough for the staggered microjump maneuver to work. If a burst of speed is needed, they can also shunt laser and shield power into engines.
Impressive. Yes, I do believe that these fighters could be an excellent addition to the Imperial Navy. I also believe that their distinctive appearance will cause fear, doubt, and hesitation, as our opponents have never seen the Empire deploy a fighter quite like this.
We really should test these fighters before replacing our tried and true TIE fighters, but I do see their merit. I would propose that we find room for 1 squadron on about every few Star Destroyers, just a select few for testing.
There should be 3, no less than 2 Star Wing squadrons on every Star Destroyer. The need for these is urgent. I will approve the wide-scale deployment. Imperial Star Destroyers will start with one squadron only for now. Thrawn, why are you so anxious to deploy so many? I have some special interest in the smuggling and pirate operations in the Bonadon system. It would provide the perfect test for the gunboat's performance. Very well. For your operations, you may have as many gunboats as you like. Feel free to take Commander Fell with you. I suppose our top-base pilot in the Imperial Starfighter Corps would have no objection?
I would be honored to serve under Grand Admiral Thrawn.
That settles it then. Proceed with your operations at your discretion. Thank you, Your Excellency. Commander Fell, please dock your Star Wings aboard the Chimera. We will get underway soon.
With pleasure, Admiral.
Okay everyone, thanks for watching. At this point I'm not sure whether to do another information video such as how ion cannons work or such as how photon torpedoes work, or whether to continue right on with this one into more of a story thread. Feel free to comment and let me know what you think I should do next. Would you like to see what Fel and Thrawn are going to do with these Star Wings, or would you like more of an information video about ion cannons, proton torpedoes, photon torpedoes, something like that? Also, I'd like to give a shout out to Lucas Clark, who was able to translate the Arabesh on the last video. He was the first. There were a few others. So if someone else besides Lucas Clark would like to translate the Arabesh message on this video in the top left corner, feel free to give it a shot. And finally, I want to thank my first two patrons on Patreon, Phil and Peter. Supporting this channel will help me to make more videos, quality videos, spend more money on hardware, software, etc. Peace out and happy 4th of July if you're in the United States.